everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's see here. The regulars aren't trickling in, so I'm going to use this opportunity to mess with my OBS. It's dangerous, I know. My chat. I want that chat to have a gray background, but it's just not happening, so it's alright. Alright, whatever. It's not too big of a deal. Yeah. Alright, we're entering into the final episodes of Twilight Princess Dusk. I reckon we got about maybe 2-3 more episodes. Possibly 4, depending how long it takes me. I'm slowly remembering the end game here, and there's some definite steps I need to take that I forgot about. Alright, let me see here. Let me just do one more thing. Okay. Alright, here we go. Yeah, see that chat box there. I gotta get that. Man, I gotta get that, I gotta mess with that. That's what I gotta do. But there's no time. Never any time. Okay, here we go. Alright, we've already gotten one of the light orbs. We freed the Twilight Panda people. Oh, I forgot about that. Nice little light elevator. Excuse me. No bows and arrow there. Okay, well, there goes that idea. Alright. Can't go down there. I need to get up. But I can't get up. Do some Spider-Man stuff. So yeah, I guess kind of when it comes to the end game of many games, it's sort of like the end of a season or the end of a or the end of a TV show where it's really hard to stick that landing. Like the whole experience could be good, but if the end doesn't really line up, it can really sour the whole experience. On one of my older shorts, I posted it a few weeks ago. You know, I was musing about why people get worried when there's remakes or sequels and whatnot, and even if something is a remake or a reboot or something, it is kind of inserted into the franchise. And because it's inserted in the franchise, you can't, like, you have to intentionally block it out of your mind. Like, if it's a bad entry, like, you know, the Hobbit trilogy, for example. The Lord of the Rings movies are so good, you know, by Peter Jackson. But then, now and forever, we will have the Hobbit movies in our mind when we think of the Peter Jackson trilogy. And, you know, also, as much as it pains me to say, the Rings of Power. You know, it's like, yeah, we have, those movies are incredible, everyone should watch them, but don't watch the Rings of Power. Anyway, it's just something in the back of your mind that you always think about now because of how it's just part of the IP. So I think I was musing about that, of like, why do people get upset when, like, one entry in an IP turns out to be bad, or a reboot turns out to be bad, or something like that. And one guy on X wrote that, you know, he views it as, regardless of if they're in the same timeline, or if there's continuity, or if it's just a reboot, we categorize it as sort of like a sequel, quote unquote. Not like a real sequel, but just like this is now part of the mythos. And because it's the most recent one, it kind of, even though it's not the end of the story, it's the end of the IP in the sense of, like, it's the most recent. And if the end of a journey is lackluster, then it can sour the whole journey. So that's, you know, that's why it can leave a really bad taste in people's mouths when an IP that's like a beloved IP comes out with an entry that is subpar. It's like they'd almost rather not them make it to begin with if it's a bad entry. Alright, how do I get up there? Like the Hobbit movies, I can understand. There were parts of the Hobbit movies that I enjoyed. I would love for them to do like a recut, and I'm pretty sure there is a recut online where they condense the whole thing into one movie. Just a missed opportunity there. But the Star Wars trilogy, the new Star Wars trilogy, no. Cast it into the fire from whence it came, and and burn every every digital copy of it in existence. The new Star Wars trilogy should be wiped from the face of the earth, and they should start again, and everyone should forget about it. That's probably the best example. You know, and it works on a character level. Luke Skywalker, he was my first childhood hero that I looked up to because I loved Star Wars, and you know, his story ended for much of my life with him resisting the dark side, saving someone everyone thought he should kill outright, and saving the galaxy. And now he's a grumpy old man who forsook all of his values and threw his lightsaber away, and doesn't seem to care much about anything. Just abandoned all of his friends. Like, that was one of Luke's defining characteristics, was his loyalty to his friends. Like, explicitly. And then all of a sudden, he just up and leaves, like, and don't give me any, like, oh, it was, so far in the future that this happened. It's like, no, they didn't do the work. The writers didn't do the work to establish that Luke would actually ever do that. Abandon his friends. Much in the same way Samus Aran did. in Metroid Prime 4. So, yeah. That's what I mean when I say a new entry or a new iteration of a character can sour every other thing that came before it. And I think that's right. Alright, what am I doing here? How do I get over there? Dang it, I wish Seek the Sky was here to tell me what to do. Oh, that's where I came from. Silly me. Alright. Double claw shots. Something tells me. Oh, I have to fight another. I have to fight another Shadow Zant, or Digital Zant. And deal with this handy thing. This not Wall Master. Look out! Didn't have enough to get all of them. Do-do-do-do. I wish I could hit him more than once. Might be better to just use a regular sword attack to get more hits in that way. Yeah, there we go. Yay. Let's avoid the darkness. Almost looks like, I mean, the technology here looks like the Sheikah technology. Everyone's teasing me now. Oops. Drop it. Drop it. I think I can steal it from it. Yeah. Fine. Hey, New Game Plus. Good morning. Welcome. The energy going through everything looks very much like Sheikah technology or the the Guardian technology from Breath of the Wild. I wonder if there's a connection. Okay. Oh man, I didn't know they could do that. Oh, come on. Where are you? Oh, what? I gotta get him before he... Mine. Disappears again. Alright, how do I do this here? Do I just roll it in? Maybe even better if I did this. Yes. New Game Plus says Kasuto, having gotten all 4 royal jewels, now has to bring them to the reliquary, but currently has no way into the castle because of the giant barrier that we must smash. Does this Kasuto fanfiction that spans all games, right? Like it'll continue into the next quote unquote Zelda game. Aha. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow. Missed me. Did this go anywhere? Okay, good. New Game Plus as well. In the Hidden World, there's actually a wizard barrier around the castle. Oh. And a double barrier. They could have added a few more different character models for these guys. It's okay, though. It's just at the end of the game. Master Sword got upgraded. Forgot about that. Light filled the Master Sword. Its blade glows with the golden light in the Twilight realm. With it, you can cut through dark fog. Do I get a sword beam? That would be pretty cool. The power of the souls has been transferred to your sword. The guardian deities of my world are now on our side, too. You really are the chosen one. A true hero. I want to know more about these guardian deities. That sounds really interesting. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. A literal lightsaber. Die, trumpet birds. Oops. Start all over here again. New Game Plus, Madura. At last, all the royal jewels are in our possession, but with all those Twilight beasts infesting the hidden castle, there's no way in. What do we do? We wait for the hero of time, who's the muscle. The muscle of the gods. To bust in there with his awesome sword. That's what we do. Do I have any... I do have a fairy. Should be. One fairy should be enough. I don't recall Xantha being that difficult to beat. But it has been a while. Okay. More puzzles. Those little guys remind me of the hive mind enemy from Invincible. the pink squids that take people over. The Hidden Castle is different than Hyrule Castle, so it's like the spiritual version of the castle, right? Do I just have to push it in somehow? Gotta use my light sword. See this guy. Hello there. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Glad you guys are here for the Xant fight. Should be entertaining, hopefully. I can light up these balls with my sword. My sword has become a battery. Morning, Tim. Welcome to the end game. Oh, jeez. Seek the sky. Fun fact, if you saved the Shadow Beast... Ow. There's one more of these guys. If you save the Shadow Beast fight at the top of the Zor Road for later, the Master Sword will sparkle in the normal world. Oh, man. Should have done that. That's one thing, that's one question I had is like, will it always be sparkly now? That is something interesting about the Master Sword that seems to be recurring, is that, like, over time it loses its power. Almost like it actually is a sort of battery for like, divine energy that can defeat evil. You know, in Tears of the Kingdom, obviously, that's a big plot point. In Ocarina of Time, not Ocarina of Time, in The Wind Waker, that's also another plot point. You get the Master Sword, and it literally try to attack Ganondorf with it, and he's like, nope. I'm trying to think, are there any other games where you have to, like, awaken the Master Sword or something like that? But I mean, I guess the Master Sword is Fee, right? That's the whole thing. So technically, if it is kind of robotic or sentient in nature, it would need to be recharged. So it's less of a conduit for divine energy and more of a battery for divine energy that you should. It can charge up and then also be empty. Back, trumpet beasts. Uh-oh. Oh, really? That in the cutscene, that's where Minda gets defeated? Oh man, totally meant to do that. To dodge. It's fun to think about, but I don't think Nintendo thought too hard about it. Like, what if the Master Sword just lost its energy? Where does this take me? Okay, just here. I always did think it was interesting in the Zelda lore that, you know, along with the whole, you know, providential stuff going on with the reincarnations of, or the incarnation of Hylia and Link, the spirit of the hero, all that stuff, it's, both of them are not enough. You know, they need the Master Sword more often than not to defeat Ganon, or Demise, or Ganondorf, or whatever you want to call him. I don't know. It's just kind of interesting how, like, to protect the Triforce, you need the three ingredients are the spirit of the hero, Hylia, and the Master Sword, which is one of the reasons why I always thought it was kind of, you know, Fee was your Navi essentially in Skyward Sword. She had mixed receptions, I guess, but she wasn't she was a servant of the gods for sure, but, you know, so was Girahim. Girahim was her opposite. Does it really make sense to have her become, like, the battery for divine power? Should they have, like, made another character that would have been better suited for that on a more, like, epic level? I don't know. Like, what was... I'm blanking on the lore for Skyward Sword, but I'm not sure what Fee actually was. She was a construct, right? She was an AI. I can't remember. I wonder if there's a USB-C slot at the back of the Master Sword. Kasuto's overwhelmed by the Twilight and thrown into the dungeon. Oh, dang it. Oh, sorry. Coffee break there. this one? Do I really just have to pick the right platform? That seems... Oh, I see. I see what's going on here. Yes, yes I do. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh man, really? Alright, here we go. Let's try this one. Nope. Oh, it just goes down. Oh. That was close. This one. Nope. Looks like they all go down. I think I had the right one. Then I can get this right here. Go up. Uppity, uppity. It's a good thing that thing is terrible at aiming. Come on. Poke. Uh-oh. Just gonna have to go up and down until this thing. Yeah. Wish I had some arrows. Oops. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright. I gotta get up there now. Can I just jump on this? Can. I think this is it. No. Never mind. I thought I'd be fighting Xant. Yes, this is what I mean. At the beginning, I thought, okay, we're entering the end game, maybe 2 or 3 more episodes, but, you know, I forget how long the end game can actually take. Oh, I need a boss key. Shoot. Did I miss a room somewhere? I did. Oh, man, do I have to climb that whole thing again if I missed it? What? Oh, I did miss a boss key. Dang it. Oh, wait, hang on. It's not that far. Okay, I just need to go down. Shoot. It's over here. Of course, I choose the one way that goes to the top. Ugh. Yep, there we go. Oh no, I've been here. What the? What? This is... Shoot. Man, I wish I had a compass. What is that? Oh, that's the Mirror of Twilight. Oh, right there. Dang it. It's right in the center. Oh no, wait, it's not. No, that goes up. I came from this way. Is it there? No, that's not it. This is... puzzling. I guess it's the point. I wouldn't want a Zelda game dungeon not to be puzzling. I just need some yellow paint to point me in the right direction. That's what I need. Probably forgot to kill one enemy or something. Oh, is it this? Oh no, I already did this. Yeah, I went over there. There was a thing. Yeah, I don't need to do this again. Yeah, this just takes me back. Jeez, where is this boss key? Kasuda's whole mindset was that the real seal was that the seal on the Force Sword would give out any day now. If there's no time, the seal will break soon. I have to do this. So he was just hoping for the time to run out on the seal. Did this. Oh, maybe I do have to kill all these things. Oh, wait a minute. Aha! Tricky. See, that kind of not obvious path. Like, here, I'm gonna start complaining as a as an old gamer again. That kind of not obvious path. I feel like it's lost in a lot of games now. You know? Like, all I had to do was look up, but there's nothing in there really signifying me to look up. Other than, that's what you do when you go into a waterfall, you look up. You know, it was uncomfortable, but I figured it out. And I think, I don't know, I guess I haven't played too many adventure games, but in the modern day, I feel that there would be more guidance if Twilight Princess were made today, with regards to like finding the treasures and whatnot. Tim says, I always thought that the noises those dark beasts made sound like taps, you know, the trumpet tune that play the Sunset Military, but you know, like, you mean like da 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 da, like that song? I always thought it sounded like a trumpet, but oh, can I just ride this all the way to the top? That's nice of them. Oh, look at that. they knew that players would get up here and find that they needed the key and then have to go all the way back up. Good job, Nintendo. That's some quality game design right there. Putting something in to make the climb back up less tedious. It sounds like a trumpet with like a mute in it. Is that what that's what the things are called, right? Where they stick the plunger in the front of the in the front of the instrument. Do it. Another one. Anybody else? A lot of shadow beasts. Yay. Tim says, which, now that I write that statement out, it sounds like it could have been an intentional choice, Twilight and all that. Oh yeah, that's true. Probably, I wouldn't put it past Nintendo to do that. Okay, here we go. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna move something over to the side. Move the chat over to the side. The side works better for shorts. Even though it overlaps with the items. Actually, I'm just gonna hide it so it's more cinematic. Zant. Isn't this ironic? Here we are, all thanks to the dark magic curse you placed on Jay. Speak of magic. Still your tongue for a moment, whelp, and I will tell you of both magic and the oppression of ages. The people of our tribe, a tribe that mastered the arts of magic, were locked away in this world like insects in a cage. In the shadows we regressed, so much so that we soon knew neither anger nor hatred, not even the faintest bloom of desire. And all of it was the fault of the useless, do-nothing royal family that had resigned itself to this miserable half-existence. I guess you should have not as deep a voice. I had served and endured in that depraved household for far too long, my impudent princess. Why, you ask? Because I believed I would be the next to rule the people. That is why. But would they acknowledge me as their king? No, and as such I was denied the magic powers befitting our ruler. 'Twas then that in the thrall of hatred and despair that I turned my eyes to the heavens and found a god. And now Zanko's completely nuts. He definitely looks like a stable guy, you know? But fit to rule. Oh, sorry, I didn't put the light on. So dark. There we go. This is also where we once were reusing the assets of the location. Oh, poor Zant. He's the only Twilight with, like, clothes. Ganondorf. Yeah, man, the sages really screwed up the Twilight realm. We had no choice but to send him to another world where he was not our problem anymore. I shall house my power in you. You seem cool. If there's anything you desire, then I shall desire it too. Of course, why didn't the sages imprison Ganondorf in the Sacred Realm? Isn't that what they did in Ocarina of Time? Ocarina of Time, he was weakened by Link, Zelda, and the Master Sword, imprisoned in the Sacred Realm, and he would get out eventually, but they didn't put him in the Twilight Realm, and the Twilight Realm is definitely not the Sacred Realm. Sorry, hang on, I got sidetracked. One of the sages was dead. Oh, you know what? That might actually be a really good explanation for that. I mean, we needed all the sages to imprison him there in the first place, so... Good thinking, Seek the Sky. Oh, he's going, Dragon Ball Z on me. My location is kind of a hint. You catch that, guys? They put me here, and it's meant to evoke how I beat the first boss. Also, merge shadow and light to make darkness. How does that work? Forget. How am I supposed to do this part? Oh, he gets tired. Yeah, I'm tired too, buddy. Oh, I don't even have to use the boots. That's kind of lame. No Fias representation in this fight. Oh yeah, that's right. I guess I should put on my... Oh. Forgot about this. The classic move of become an evil dictator and and just make my head and put it everywhere. Oh, oops. Open wide. Come on. No, don't. Yeah. Look at the design of that. That's so cool. Look at this. His hat looks like the Zora tail. It's awesome. Alright, where are you? Of course, he's all the way over there. Oh. Guess I'll get in the center. Out of range, of course. Yeah. Get over here. Oh, the butt monkey fight. It was at this point, I remember as a kid getting to this point, and as the fight progresses with Zant, I remember being like, wow, this guy's kind of goofy. I mean, you get that in the cutscene, but then you just kind of view him as just like yeah, he's just a weakling who got power, which is why he's such a horrible ruler. He was pretty intimidating at the very beginning of the game, but not really so much towards the end. And I guess that's kind of the point, because they're trying to make it make the way for Ganon to enter in and be the big bad. Oh, why did I put on my boots? Oh, he's so small. Dress warmer for this phase, okay. Do you take extra damage if you're in the Zora armor? I'm sad we never got a red tunic. I was like the fire tunic. Come back here. Ah. I missed that cycle. I mean, the magic armor is the kind of like gimmicky armor you're meant to get late game, you know? It's not the armor that keeps you safe from heat. That's what I'm getting at. I want a Goron. I want a Goron theme armor. It's like, oh no, there's no more bosses. Oh yeah, that's cool. Can I do the mortal draw? Nope. Warrior, he is not. Ow. Dead. See, this is a good example of when if you must have a boss design that forces the player to wait for an opening, there can be very little downtime. Like there's some waiting around here, but it's his attack cycles are so quick that I have very little time to actually notice that I'm having to wait. It makes for a more, you know, exciting fight. Like in this situation, I'm waiting for him to spin around, but he's coming at me from so many different angles so quickly that I have very little time to think like, oh, okay, I'm just waiting. You know, I'm anticipating what's happening next. Oh, this is what Midna was doing the whole time. Yeah, that's a good way to put it in New Game Plus. You want it to be more of an onslaught than a waiting game. Like even if there are points in the battle where you can't attack him, the onslaught keeps you busy so that you're not like only focused on that. The waiting. All sought, that lust for power in your burning pupils. Did you think we'd forget that our ancestors lost their king to such greed? Midna, foolish Twilight Princess. That's more of his voice. The curse on you cannot be broken. It was placed on you by the magic of my god. The power you held as leader of the Twilight will never return. Already he has descended and been reborn in this world. As long as... Oh, bird. Kind of breaks the tension a bit there. Sorry about that. As long as my master Ganon survives, he will resurrect me without cease. Will he? Will he, Zant? Brutal. Dang. I just used a fraction of the power that's in me now. I can totally rule the world! Link has to fight in Midna. She inflates him to death. I couldn't take it from him, but at least I still have the magic of my ancestors. And Majora, the benevolent god of my people. Maybe in the remake that we'll get in 10 years, she'll just like rip him in half and the game will be rated M. He just pops. I think it would have been better if she just stabs him and then he just dies. Not like comically pops like we're in a Coyote and Roadrunner cartoon. Let's do it. Did it actually make a popping sound? I think it did, right? It went just Yeah, that design choice kind of undercuts the tension a bit. So Ganondorf was just... Ganondorf? He never said the word Ganondorf, did he? Oh no, but they know about Ganondorf. Okay, never mind. She already knows about Ganondorf. So Ganondorf was just using Zant to help him return to the world of light. I guess now we know the true nature of that barrier over Hyrule Castle. He's in Hyrule Castle, I'm sure of it. Princess Zelda is in grave danger. We must return to the world of light and hurry to the castle. I suppose he could have deflated when she pierced him. That would have been equally cartoonish. Like, he shoots across the room like a deflating balloon, like... Like, I never said the name. Ganondorf. And draws the sword. That'd be an awesome twist. Okay, someone someone in the modding community for this game, for Dusklight, needs to make a rewrite of the end of this game where it turns out the power of Midna's ancestors' source is Majora. And we get a whole new chapter where Link must defeat Majora again, and Majora is set against Ganon and Demise, and... Alright, here we go. Ugh. I have a letter for you. 3. You're not reading your mail. 1's a court summons. The others are overdue bills. Guys are never gonna go anywhere. It's missing an eye. It's only got one eye. Kaiju time. Did it. Oh, we get the Hyrule Castle theme. Pseudo is rescued by Medora and the Wizards 3. Push or pull, I don't... They're flying buttresses, right? Saw a lot of those in Europe. There's only one piece of the Triforce there. Where's the other three? Two. Oh wait, there they are. The other two. Die. I think I have to go this way. Ah, yes. We have to beat King Boblin again, or whatever his name is. We got 3 arrows. Haha. All they need to do now is find all Kasuto's stuff, break through the remaining enemy forces, and reach the reliquary. I don't know why I can't say that word. Reliquary. Yeah, they can finally fix the seal on the Force Sword. Wait, I thought the Force Sword was the Master Sword. Or is that a different sword? So I'm gonna... Give me a breakdown of all the different swords. We got the Picori Blade, the Master Sword, the Force Swords. Piggy's over there. Again. Yes, again. Again, Secret Sky. Do it again. Picori Blade becomes Force Sword. Okay. Which is different from the Master Sword, right? Ow. Why can't I get on the pig? Are you serious? Do I have to... Oh, there we go. Duh. Alright, time to get off, piggy. Ow. Oh, I guess I can turn on the chat again, now that we're off with the cinematic. Alright. I forget, is there a particular way I need to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. One. 2. 3, 4. That should do it, right? Did I do it? No. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I doing it in the right order? Oh, wait. What am I missing here? They're all the same size. Puzzles. Is there something here I'm missing? Oh, there is. Dang it. Haha. Figured it out, guys. I went to college. Don't give me a hint, Midna. I figured it out. That pig scared me. I think I missed it. I did. I didn't actually lock onto it. Yeah! See, it feels good. Feels good, that little nice little dopamine hit there. Alright. Moving right along. More money. Will be a cool mod for this game. Maybe I'll suggest this on one of the forums. Is that you start the game with you start the game with the magic armor and 1,000 rupees, but your rupees decrease over time, and if you hit 0, you die. So you got to play the game with your rupee count always consciously in mind. And of course, when you get hit, you lose rupees. Man, that would take an epic amount of balancing and testing to make sure that that's okay. But I could see people getting into that. Oh, they're outside. That's weird. Spin, Link, spin. Link the washing machine. The bird is so rude, he attacked you right when the cutscene ended. That's what I would have done if I were him. Oh no. The guy's like, oh, dang. Killed all my friends. Oh, that's right. I can do my my group attack. Yeah. That's cool. Oh, can I do the mortal draw too? Oh, oops. Come here. Boom. Everybody die. Also, in Kasuda's quest, you are given a warning prior to entering the castle that it's the point of no return. Oh. Is it the point of no return now? I don't think it is. I think I can go back out. Maybe I'm wrong. Not for you. Okay. Alright, let's beat King Bobble and Bobblein. And then we'll have to call it. I have come to play. Considering I already beat you like 3 times. Should be a piece of cake. It's like, I was holding back all those times. You can do that too, you know. Yeah. Take that, take that. Yeah. Wow, that was easy. Enough. It's like, yeah, thanks, bud. I follow the strongest side. That is all I have ever known. So he's not loyal in any way. Jay, he spoke. He did. Hey, 20 rupees. I'll put it back. Alright, cool. Alright, everybody. I'm going to call it there. Alright, we are nearing the end game. There's a ton. I suspect 2 more episodes, maybe? We'll see how tomorrow goes. I might stop a little early or switch to another game early if I think that I can't devote it, if the finale won't fit in the next episode. So we'll see how it goes. Tomorrow, we'll have to wait till Monday though, because tomorrow we're jumping back into Pal World. So that's on the schedule. We're gonna stick to it. So tune in Monday for the tower climb in Hyrule Castle, and probably part of the Ganon fight. Maybe all of it, depending on how fast it gets me. I can beat those Dark Knots, which I'm really looking forward to. The lens flare was jittery. I know. It's not perfect. But it is pretty cool. I'm going to start thinking about the next game to play. I'm toying with jumping back into Second Wind. I'm also toying with playing Other M. But I got to figure it out first, so how to get that running. I think that would be a pretty fun game to play with you guys. Okay. This is a lot of fun. Tim, New Game Plus, Seek the Sky as always. It's fun hanging out with you guys, hearing how Castudo's doing. I expect more lore discussion when we get to Other M as well. Or Breath of the Wild. We'll see. But yeah, have a great Wednesday, everybody, and I will see you all tomorrow.